Generic greetings and welcome back to Rise of Industry. So in the previous episode we had a train crash. Over here we had a train coming this way, train coming out the station, and then, contact, boom, cargo all over the place, which is inefficient and also probably against some sort of health and safety order. So we were trying to avoid that, and the way I did it originally was just to pause one of the train routes, and that's all I did. So I paused the chicken one, or the meat one. No, it's chicken meat, but it's just classed as meat in this game. And I did that, and that worked, but obviously that was not a good solution, turning one off and alternating the two. So I went ahead and added extra stops to this transport route. So the transport route is from this train terminal, picks up all of the gas, and then takes it along here, and then drops it off there. I then also pick up the food, and then added the same terminal back here as a third stop. So it's the first stop's there, second stop's there, and then technically the third stop's there. Bit of a dodgy way of doing it. I don't know why it's presented that way. You would think it would just loop, which actually what it does, it's that one, then that one, then that one, and then it loops around. But if we could just say, like Sid Meier's Railroads, again, I always come back to that game because it's so efficient in things that it does. Just say what you're picking up at one place and what you're dropping off. That's, probably the better way of doing it. But this works, and that's fine. So that's all we really need to know. Making money, as you can see, we made 55,000 yesterday, or last month. And I guess if we speed up to max speed, we'll probably make about the same this time. We're currently on minus 70, which is obviously not great. You can see the train coming in there, then obviously lots of stuff getting dropped off, gas and such, and then the petrochemical plant all works. Currently just hovering on the minus. Oh, and there we go, we're up to 30 odd, 50 odd, and we made a total of 78, so that's pretty good. So we are making a little bit of money, which is fantastic. So what else do we need to do? Well, all of this is pretty much self-contained now. We don't really need to mess around with a lot of this. What we could do, however, is have well, what else could we make? Well, in terms of furniture, if we click on that, is my mouse not working? Yeah, hang on. Nope, definitely working. Just can't click on the things now. That's a problem. Why you no work? There we go. It works now. I don't know what was up there. Bit of a glitch. Alpha Gamers Alpha, Alpha 3 specifically. Well, 3.0.1. So we can see we've got Farmers Market here, and it's got the grapes, oranges, berries, and eggs. So we could go for oranges and berries. That could be something we could do. Obviously, we've got a lot of water getting utilised here, but in order to make the other stuff, the berries and the grapes, we'll need to transport that water elsewhere, and we can't have any other destination. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up some berries and grapes. So we'll go for a building, farms. It'll be, I'm guessing, an orchard. I'm guessing it'll be an orchard. Where we have it in here. And then it's berries and grapes. So we want orange field. And then we'll add the field. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll connect that up with a road, like so. And then what we have to do is have something we haven't used before, but I did touch on last episode, a warehouse. So the warehouse is, damn it, that land is problematic. If we could flatten the land off, it would be good, but we can't, so we can't. And there's the end of that chat. So where we're gonna have to put it? Oh, we can't put it there because of them rocks either. So there's not really an ideal place to put it at all. I'm guessing there is going to be the closest. There. It's not perfect, but it's going to have to do. So the road is going to go along to there. I will also do that, just because it'll be best. And then we have gathered goods. We'll say gather water. Hang on, where's water? Gather. That'll be raw. Oh, it will be raw. Oil, milk, oranges, vegetable, sugar, sand, water. So I'm going to say 2. Oh, but it's hang on, it's got 2. Hang on, it says 2 buildings in range. Oh, it's going to pick up from the train terminal. And there's no water in there, so it's not going to do that. Okay, fine. So what's going to happen is there's going to be trucks sent from the warehouse, and they're going to pick up from there. We've only got 2 trucks assigned to that, and I'm going to say 3. The reason for that is this is already full anyway, so there's no real problem. The danger, though, and this is a big problem actually if we get this wrong, is that we siphon off all of the water into this warehouse, and then this cannot fulfill the rest of the orchards and the farm and such, and then it will break. It will actually break. So we don't want that. What I do want to do is send raw resources water with 3 trucks on this one. So this is a standard destination stuff, and then you say the farm, and it is the oranges. There we go. So not only does this place take stuff, it sends trucks out to pick it up, it also delivers as well, and that's what this is for. So I'm just checking the water siphon, still hovering around the 40s. It is slowly going down though, so as I said, I might have to do a bit of load balancing, but we'll see how it goes. It's going okay. Like I say, I'll keep an eye on that one. I will keep an eye on that one. And that's how the warehouse works. So it's a fairly useful piece of kit, I think. And now we've got the oranges, which we can set the destination to state. Actually, no, commercial, not state. State, by the way, is just sending it out of this area, so it'll go across either that bridge there and out there. Oh, that's actually, just realised that's pretty cool. A little bit of a river, and then you go, yay, straight out. Anyway, there's that one, and then there's another one somewhere else. And you can sell anything to the state, to another state, but you only get like half of the price or something, so it's not great. So I want to send this to the commercial farmers market. 3 trucks for oranges. Yeah, it's alright for now. The problem really is we don't have enough water going there. Got 8 water. Might as well buy another truck. Actually probably buy 5 trucks in total for that. But I don't think it's picking up enough. Although, to be fair, the distance is such that it will go back and forward, back and forward, back and forward really quickly. So we should be alright. That's still on 35, so it's slowly going down, so we might have to alter stuff. Why is that still shouting at us? Destination crop farm 1, wheat is lacking storage space. Okay. So I really do not need to send that amount of water there then. So wheat, I'll say remove 1 truck because it's right next door anyway, so it should be fine. And we'll sell a truck. We can always alter that later on, obviously. Right, so that is oranges. The only other one to do really would be berries, but berries aren't really that great in terms of cost, so I'm not going to bother with it. So home goods, we're still doing the plastic furniture. We could go for leather furniture, glassware, and glass furniture. Glass furniture probably being the best. But I think we should have a look over here and see what these were wanting. These have construction goods. So these are wanting plastic, they're wanting glass, they're wanting rubber, and they're wanting steel. We also have a farmer's market, which we can see is taking vegetables, grapes, apples, and meat. Obviously the meat we are actually supplying. So that's fine, because it's coming out of here. Looks like there's actually too many trucks. Yeah. But there's that train going along. That should be full of gas. Let's just see. So we can currently see there's 6 meat here, this train terminal, and the train comes in and it should pop up with petrochemicals. With gas. Yeah, there it is there. Cool. And then immediately the train's heading off with the meat. This chicken farm, we can see that we've got, look at the storage for water, maxed out. For the destination that's about right. Yes, that's fine. That's good, that's good, that's good. Right, okay, so I think we're going to leave this area. We're not going to bother doing any more there for now. We might come back to it later on. And these construction goods, these would be interesting to do, but the problem is just the sheer amount of resources needed, because the plastic there, we're already producing plastic. We're producing 2 sets of, but we're using that to make better stuff. We're making the plastic furniture. The problem is if we move stuff from the gas pump, I don't think that gas pump can supply 3 plastic making facilities, so I don't think we can do that. Steel Steel can be made at glassworks and smelter, and there's iron ore right next door, so maybe that's the way to go. So let's go for, we'll have a quick check actually. We'll go for the recipe book, which is now in the game. It's going to be the glassworks and smelter, and then steel, and we see steel requires coal and iron ore. So, coal is, there's coal there, and there's iron ore there and there and there. So, ideally, we want probably the mine here. Or we could have a mine there, take it on the same road across here and then smelt it and then send it in. That's probably the way forward. Okay, so let's do that. So, we want a couple of buildings. Mining. Coal mine. Coal mine will go in here. There's loads of gas there as well, you see. We have to be careful now. Put it there. And then there's coal mines. Problem is, if you have them too close, you won't be able to mine a lot of things. That can technically go in there. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Well, it's not fine. It's just what we have to put up with. So that'll go around like that. And connect that up. Might as well connect it out there as well. So that's going to be that's a coal mine. Iron mine. We'll put in probably there. Then we've got the actual mine pits. One will go there. One will go in there. And for now we'll only have the 3. Because I think that will probably do it. Alright. And then we need to get across the river. So I think the best way is to just have a bridge. Dirt road bridge, no. A bridge. There we go. Nice bridge. Good. And then that will come down into here. Nice little coastal route. Very nice, very pretty. So, that is now going to be producing iron. Well, it's not really... I guess would you say it produces it? It mines it. It's outputting coal and iron. So, we need a smelter. So, factory. Smelter and glassworks. Or glassworks and smelter, in this case. And we'll put it on the road there. So, that. Production. Steel. Which requires 2 coal. Or 2 iron ore and 1 coal. So, destination. Factories, that one. 3 trucks for the coal. And for the iron, same thing. Now, I've got 3 trucks on both of these. The question is, do I need any more? Well, the answer is probably yes, I probably do. But this requires twice as much iron that it does coal. So, the distance is... It is actually about right. This is probably twice as... Well, actually, we can find out. How close is it? 22 tiles. This one, 30-odd? 35 tiles. Okay, so... Even though the distance is only an extra 1/3 on top of that, that will make the difference. So... Maybe 1 more truck for that and 2 for that. But how fast does it smelt? It smells quite a bit, actually. Either way. Destination. Choose the destination. Commercial building. 3 trucks. We'll sell a truck. I don't think we need that many. We've also got petrochemical plant is lacking storage space. Water siphon's lacking storage. That's a good sign, because it means that the warehouse hasn't over-egged it and taken everything. It's just taking what it needs. Is this still producing oranges? Yes. And there's more water than it can use. That's fine. That's exactly what I wanted. Yep, I'm happy with that. Excellent. So lots of oranges coming on there. They are being sent. Probably want to go for maybe another truck because of the distance, you see. 50 tiles, you know, back and forwards. Getting there. In terms of the petrochemicals they're producing, looks like that isn't though. Why is that not producing? It doesn't have the plastic. So why doesn't it have the plastic? It's producing. Is it producing? No, it hasn't got the gas. So why doesn't it have the gas? Gas. 28 in storage. Train terminal. Has meat. Taken from there off. Yeah. How many? We've got 7 trucks. Let's put another truck on there. Don't know where the train is. Let's speed it up to max speed. See where the train comes out of. There it is. It's moving. See how much gas it sends over. No, 20 gas. Okay. Might just be a case of shifting it from here. Yeah, I think we'll buy another truck. Get 9 trucks on that job. I think that'll be about right. We're back to 15 million. We went up to about 17 or 18, I think, but obviously we spent a lot of money here. Glassworks and smelter seems to be working, although there's more coal than there is iron, and that's simply because we only use, well, we use half the coal. Or rather, it's more accurate to say that we use twice as much iron ore. Speaking of iron ore, I don't think we're sending enough, so I'm going to get another truck on that. Then that should be okay. I think that'll be alright. See, at the moment, you can see it's using that. But I always want it going. I always want... Yeah, see there, look, there's a bit where it just wasn't going. I don't think that's a big problem. I think it's about right. By the way, the colour of the smoke does matter. Not at the moment, but it will later on. That's like obviously fairly dirty, like sort of greyish smoke. Whereas you've got like the white here. And that represents the amount of pollution that the thing's kicking out. And eventually there's going to be a full pollution system in the game. I don't know what that will entail. I don't know whether it's going to be a case of you'll have people complaining and you'll have problems with like CO2 emission levels where you have to manage them and things like that. I don't really know what's going to happen there, but we'll see. Be an interesting little addition. So that's fine. Where now? Well, anywhere we go from here. Have we still got spare iron ore? We are. We're gonna have to get another truck. It's always good if you're having to make more. Where from here? Where do we go from here? Because this city isn't really growing massively. It's still got the construction goods, which obviously we are delivering the steel, and in the farmers market we are delivering the meat. But we do have vegetables and grapes there, and apples as well. But I don't. They're like low level stuff. I like the production thing that we've got going, where we're making more stuff. What's up with that one? It's saying it can't deliver something. I'm guessing so. Yeah, I guess it can't deliver. Is that one full? Yeah, they're pretty much both full. We've made too many. We've made too many bases, but that's not a great issue. So, where can we produce something that's going to be of great interest? If we go to deep over here, well, look at that. Oh, like a little lumberyard, and it's completely got rid of all the trees actually. What's that? A paper mill? Yeah, cool. In deep, oh, there's also fishing as well. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Right, so we've got a bookstore, which is deluxe books and other things, as well as a farmer's market, which requires sugar and milk. So we could do the books and whatnot. The problem with that is, oh no, the forest's right here. I think that's the way forward. What's this one got? Hardware store. paint. Mattress. Okay. How the hell do you make that? That's new. That'll be in carpentry, I'm guessing. No. Textile factory mattress? Yeah, textile factory requires fabric and steel. Well, we're already making steel, but it's miles away. Well, it's good to know there's a lot of stuff we can use there. That's good. Let's just check this again. This is, yeah, working pretty much flat out now. So I'm going to buy 2 more trucks and get that sent over. We're currently making, on average, about 90 grand profit every month, which is really good. Back up to 16 mil, slowly ticking up there. I think we're doing all right. Very happy that all this line works and such. It was a very big gamble when we put this train line in. The train line was a bit of an unknown. We don't know if it was going to cost us like more than what it would give us, but no, because of that, we doubled up on the plastic furniture. And obviously, the plastic furniture, as you can see, is selling massively. 26 grand per unit. So yeah, we're doing well there. Oh, we only made 33 last time. Ah, well. Either way, we are going to leave it there. A bit of a shorter one compared to the other episodes, but needs must and all of that. Next episode, we will probably go for the bookstore, but we'll also take a quick look around here as well. So that's construction. That's not going to be very interesting. What about this one? That is a wholesaler. We've got farmer's market and home goods. Home goods could be interesting. Fancy beds. That'll require lumber, it'll require tools and steel and all sorts of stuff. Should we have a quick look, actually, before we knock it on the head? That surely would be in carpentry. Fancy beds requires mattress and furniture base. And we know mattress requires textiles as well as steel. So that's going to be a lot of stuff, actually, because you're going to need all the things for steel, which is coal and iron ore. Textiles will be, I'm guessing, sheep. And that'll require water and food, so that's another whole level of that. It might even be cotton. I don't know if there's cotton in the game yet, because I've added loads of recipes, so I don't know what's changed. Either way, that's why it's 41 grand, because of the chain of custody for all that stuff is massive. So we'll have to. Yeah, we'll have to have a think about that one. Either way, hope you have enjoyed the episode. Next episode, we'll go for one of these things that we just mentioned. So the mattresses or the luxury bed or whatever. So we'll see how it goes. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.